play? What stuck out to you?
There were 6 missed tackles on that play. So open field tackling was the biggest stress point in terms of that. And there was 2 or 3 guys that were loafing towards the end of the play. And so it's a mentality that's got to get changed.
Did you say anything to Cam after that play? First one there had a chance.
The one thing that we tell Cam and anybody that's the first one there is don't worry about, we want you to be aggressive and go attack that tackle, which I thought he did. Now, obviously, we got to talk to him about finishing and wrapping it up and things like that. But as you watch the film, you also see he's one of the first people back to go chase the ball down again. So his effort in that play was amazing. I wish there was more guys with that kind of effort on a consistent basis in terms of special teams. So we don't tell him to slow down at all. We tell him to maintain his aggression in that scene.
You guys open your kicker competition?
Not me. We always open it. Every day it's a competition.
Is that a battle still? Or
Always. It's always a battle. Every single day. Every day there's going to be a competition for every position on the field, specialists included.
What do you tell your punt returners in terms of where they are catching it or letting it go?
So it's going to depend upon the type of formation we get and the type of scheme that we're getting. So they came out with a rugby look. Initially is what they had shown, a bunch of rugby looks, and they offset the shield back the other way and then didn't rugby. So once we made that correction, we ran a stunt to take away their rugby look after that. So they got us up a 1 and then we ended up taking it away after that. And so then what we tell them is to see the formation on the one time they got the rugby look on us. He didn't see the formation that showed that they were going to rugby it. So we got it fixed on the sideline, and after that we were fine.
What's been your sense of just how guys have looked at what happened and kind of taken it the last couple of days on special teams?
I think, from the standpoint of once the mistakes and the little things, every time you go into special teams, sometimes it's really hard to stress and for people to internalize the importance of the details. So if you even looked at the one rugby where we ran a pressure and got him out of it, we had one slight false step by about, our Caleb was coming around the edge and he took a false step and he was maybe 6 inches away from blocking the kick, which could have easily changed the outcome of the game. It was going to be a block for our ball on the 10-yard line or a potential touchdown. And so he came to me after we had that meeting and he's like, you know what, Coach, you're right, the little details matter. Sometimes the growing pains and changing a program and changing a culture, you have to go through those things. You have to be able to see it and visualize it and be able to internalize it. And sometimes it takes mistakes and horrible situations come up before people fully understand, no matter how much you preach and harp on it. If there's not a realization that those things can happen, I think there was a realization this last weekend of all those little details matter all of the time.
Were you glad that?
What's that? The punt where they were way backed up and they rugbyed it out of their close to their end zone where Caleb came free.
Was it helpful, you think, for Parity? He saw a couple go through there at the end at least.
Yeah, I think that's always good. Trust me, I was in the booth, praying that he was going to hit it good. Because I think, as cool and calm-headed as Barrett is, I think anytime you end up missing a few kicks, it can mess with your self-esteem and your self-confidence to a certain degree. So, I was glad to see him have some success finally, and some of the things start to show up that we know he's capable of doing.
How do you take it personally? Because I know you put so much time.
I take a lot of pride in it.
Yeah.
I take it very personally. And I think our players know that, and I think our players are starting to take it personally. But yeah, it's as personal to me as anything. It's personal to everybody on the staff that works in special teams. Maybe me the most of all because I'm in charge of it. So yeah, I internalize it. Anytime we're not performing well on special teams, trust me, it bothers me. I don't get to sleep very much.
What kind of challenge do Michigan's tight ends present for you guys and some of the better tight ends in the college?
They're one of the better teams in the country. So I think they do a great job of being at the point of attack and finishing blocks. We're going to have to. It's a different animal in terms of an offensive strategy from their standpoint. It's going to be physical. It's going to be down, kick out, lead through. It's going to be old school football. And when you play offenses throughout the course of the season and the early part of the season, when it's not that type of offense, it's a different type of mentality that you guys have to assume from a physicality nature. And so we rep that throughout the course of spring and throughout the course of fall camp to get our guys ready to be in that mentality.